The process for me was great because T.C. Christensen, who made the film, he edits to the music. So unlike most filmmakers that give you a film and say, I need music to this, he does it in a very poetic way, which makes my job much easier. I was able to read the script, and then I just scored music for sections that I felt inspired by. For example, Ephraim. I mean, this guy's a legend. He was Brigham Young's most loyal courier. He rode for the Pony Express. You know, he interpreted for the Sioux Indians with Brigham Young, and just a real rough frontiersman, but at the same time he had a really pure heart and a real gift of the priesthood and healing people. And so how do you come up with a piece of music that matches this rough man, except he has such a special spirit about him? So we created a cello piece that was already in my catalog called The Traveler. And the cello just has this edginess to it, and yet it still has kind of a sweetness of a male voice. And so every time you see Ephraim in the film, and there's this experience that he has of healing, you hear that theme. It meant a lot to me to work on this project, not only because I admired TC's work, but I've wanted to work on a film with him, and this one was perfect because my ancestors were part of the story. And they had a 4-year-old son, Edward. And just to tell you that it wasn't that long ago, you know, I visited with my grandmother. My grandmother is 91, and she said when I was 5 years old, my grandfather Edward passed away. And I remember all the time, that's all they would ever do was sit and talk about the winter of 1856. My ancestors did go through a lot, just like many of our ancestors, but that's the spirit of Utah, and everything that we're about here is what our ancestors went through to create this beautiful utopia or Zion that we have here. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, because music for me has always been a means to an end, which has been my desire to, I guess, shout from the rooftops that I know that God lives. No matter what I do in life, no matter how many mistakes I make, I'll never doubt that He is real, and that power inside each of us, you know, we're able to tap into that in certain ways. For me, it's through music, and I've been really blessed in being able to, I guess, use art as a means to share those feelings.